From Julio Cruz and Gaylord Perry to Alvin Davis and Harold Reynolds to father and son back-to-back bombs. From Junior J, Joey, and Edgar with Randy, A-Rod, Dan, and the Sheriff to Ichiro Moyer and Mikey C to King Felix, Kyle Cruz, and Cano to the present with Julio, Gilbert, Kirby, and Cal. I don't believe it. It just continues. My, oh my, it's another sports podcast. Seahawks Super Bowl. My, oh my, it's yet another sports podcast. We got our super producer, Indy, out there in Nashville, Tennessee, braving the ice storms out there. That's Vaden Podcast Services. Vaden Podcast Services bringing the show to life. Got to give a huge shout out to the live chat. All my Seahawks fans, we are elated right now. But y'all know my man Sam will mess around to get a triple-double. How you doing, bro?
I couldn't be better, brother. I couldn't be better. Goddamn Seahawks came in the clutch. And Reek, I don't want to get this out of the way because I'm going to be happy the whole rest of the time. Reek, man, I almost fucking lost hope on that. That was close to being a game-changing play. And, yeah, that's all I want to say about that. He's lucky we won that game. And let's fucking go Darnold.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Well, before we dive deep, Sam, I'm going to give a huge shout out to our friends at Romantic About Baseball. Y'all know we're super proud to be part of the Baseball Podcasters United. And although I love the diamond, it is all football, all Seahawks, all Super Bowl. I see you, Mariners lifer. I see you, OK Hart. Welcome into the chat. Tay Williams, what's up, brother? Maybe someday your owner will kick the bucket and you'll finally get back to the promised land, homie. But Sam, let's dive deep. I'm just going to get into the haters right now, and I want you to respond, man. Same old Sam. Same old Sam. Same old Sam. Talk to me.
No, sir, dude. He came through and he did exactly what we needed him to do. Proved all the doubters wrong. I am so fucking happy for Sam Darnold this week because, man, he rewrites the whole narrative of his career. You can't beat that. He outdueled Matt Stafford in a high fucking scoring game. What more can you want? He was the number 3 overall pick, remember? So he has the talent. He just needed a little seasoning. He got that, and thank you, Vikings. We will take him every time. That was fucking awesome of you guys. Thanks.
That's a good point, man. Epic failing and dropping of the bag with Minnesota. But Sam, I just want to go to life in general because you take a guy like Sam Darnold. I would say raise your hand. I would say everybody listening has improved at their job, and they are better at what they do 6 years into what they're doing for their career rather than at the very beginning. I would also say, Sam, we've all worked for companies. We've all had bosses who were shitty, who were toxic, who did not have any good leadership qualities. They do not get the best out of their employees. Sam Darnold is one of them. Yes, I am taking shots at the New York Jets right now because I juxtapose that franchise with what the Seahawks are doing, and we can all relate. We've all had shitty bosses where we felt we were underachieving as an employee, and we've all had fantastic bosses who have got the most out of us. Sam, when it comes to Darnold, this dude, I have 2 years of data and 2 years of film that says overall he's been balling out.
Yeah, he absolutely has. I mean, he's been able to sling it when we've needed to sling it. Has great play action, like movements, everything like that. He can really fake the ball in there. Man, like what else do you want from your quarterback? He's got the grit. He's got the tenacity. He's a winner, and I'm happy we have him on our team.
Dropping dimes, unafraid to attack the seams. Yes, picks can happen with this, but maybe Ben Johnson's right after all. Ben Johnson said last year that he relies more on EPA over turnovers, which is a giant shift in NFL coaching philosophy. But surely Ben has forgotten more than I'll ever know. Yeah. And Sam, you can twist stats however you want them. 3 of the last 15 Super Bowl champions had a negative turnover differential, but guess what? 2 of the last 3 champions have had a negative differential. So you can't turn the rock over in critical moments, but Ben Johnson's onto something. And talking about not turning the ball over in critical moments, that's what we're all scared of, man. Sam's talent is there. People were worried about the meltdown, about the implosion. And I want to give a huge shout out to Coach Kubiak. He has helped instill a confidence in Sam that started in San Francisco. Thank you, Shanahan. It grew with McDonald in Minnesota, and he is just flourishing here in Seattle. Welcome back to the West Coast, Sam. And
yeah.
let's just go back early in the game, Sam. So we go back to the divisional round. Rashid Shaheed, opening kickoff to the house. We have that first drive, 50-yard go route. It's 3rd and 5, mind you. Balls, huevos, onions by Clint Kubiak to call that go route because they're sitting at the 3rd and 5. They're sitting at the 3rd and 5. Rashid Shaheed torches the fool for a 50-yard gainer. We're off to the races, Sam. I want you to tell me any of your thoughts on Rashid Shaheed because he might not have a ton of catches, but he has just been enormous.
Well, the threat of Rashid Shaheed is something the defense has to respect every single down. I mean, we can have him doing the 9 route 75 times in the game, 20, 30 something times in the game. If we hit it once or twice, it's devastating. You have to respect it at every single moment. And on the kick return, you saw them, they kicked it away from him almost all game.
Yep.
They wanted nothing to do with him on the kick return. So that's good for us. Better field position, keeps our offense on time. As long as our offense is on time, no one's beating us. And we're not turning the ball over, don't care. Like, as long as we're not doing Bradford, false starts, things like that, man, no one's beating us.
I was so pleasantly surprised with the pass protection tonight, Sam. There's 3 sacks, and they weren't really that bad. And honestly, like I always say, sacks sucks,
bad,
but turnovers is worse.
Yeah, 1 was bad because the offensive line just let that motherfucker right through, and he just destroyed Sam Darnold. Forget the guy's name at the moment because didn't really care. But just fucking destroyed the motherfucker. And so, besides that, the other ones are, in the flow of the game. It happens. But that one was egregious and shouldn't happen. You can't let your quarterback get destroyed like that.
No doubt. I want to say shout out to Hits on Deck, man. Let's freaking go. Tyson Baxter's in the house. He's congratulating us, rooting for Coach Mike. We're going to go super heavy NFL overall offseason when the time is right. That time is not really now. I just want to say the Ravens are taking their shot on their version of Coach Mike, though, bringing in Jesse Mintor, another young Harbaugh defensive disciple. Sam, the stats weren't necessarily sexy in terms of rushing yards per attempt, but K9 had a hell of a game. He had over 100 total yards, and I'm just thinking back to that first touchdown, Sam. Collerup had a really good block on the edge, but Byron Young, I swear to Christ, he had the contain, and Ken Walker.
Bradford
Byron
had an awesome block on that.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were screwed, though. I thought Byron Young maintained the edge, and, dude, electric players, man, just burning the angles. Ken Walker can burn the angle. Rashid Shaheed can burn the angle. I got to give a huge shout out to Charles Cross. I want to give a shout out to every member of that offensive line, Sam, because I was really worried about the pass protection coming into this game. Obviously, it turned into a Wild West shootout, and Sam Darnold, okay, let's put it like this. Matt Stafford was balling. He was absolutely dealing. And Sam Darnold went punch for punch for punch. Unbelievable performance. I was frankly disappointed in our defense. I actually do want to get into a little bit of the negatives as this show progresses a little bit, Sam.
Yeah.
But there was a certain rookie defender who was absolutely unbelievable. Talk to me about Nick Emanwari.
The Nick Eman Warrior, that guy is invaluable. I mean, what more can you want from a defender that can play the pass, play the run? I mean, he is the Swiss Army knife you could utilize in any part of the field. What a luxury he is. He makes everything on our defense work just that much better. Man, so happy with that pick. So happy.
The versatility is incredible, Sam. I honestly can't believe it. I mean, early in the game, he gets a TFL on one play. Then the very next play, he gets a PBU on
Yep.
freaking Puka Nacua. Later in the
Mm-hmm.
game, he has 2 straight PBUs in the most critical of moments. Shout out to Hawks Nation 247. We are an inclusive group here on My Oh My. We love the banter. Just keep it between the lines. He's wondering if we're going to Australia next year. I have no idea about that, but how fun would that be for the Seahawks? Sam,
Yeah.
I want you to give open forum here because I keep asking you questions. I want you to lay down any player or positional group that you think just deserves a shout out for this crazy, epic NFC title win.
Well, most of them are going to be on the offensive side because for me, I was kind of debating who should be getting the MVP of the game because you got Darnold. Absolutely killed it in the clutch for us. I mean, Kenneth Walker, he had huge plays. He made it so they made Darnold have to beat them in the end because he was just gashing them. They sold out against the run, and then that opened things up for Darnold to make big plays. And then JSN, baby, with that one-handed catch.
Oh,
Filthy. The strongest hands, man. Like, all the people trying to rip the ball out of there, couldn't get it done. Too smooth, too strong. That's why we're going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, we said it multiple times, but this guy, his routes, he gives his quarterbacks the biggest windows in the NFL, the most available target, Sam, and just this effortless body control. I can't even believe it. It looks like he's not even trying out there. I'm so glad you mentioned the strong hands too, because it wasn't just that one-hander that he miraculously pulled out of the sky. Late in the game, I thought for sure the DB was going to rip that ball free. I thought for sure, and he held on. What about early in the game? He's running that corner post, schooling the safety, deep middle, gets fucking rocked. Homie holds on.
Yeah. Held on through that contact. That was incredible because he looked like he got his bell rung on that one. It was a legal hit. That was a good hit, unlike a different hit later in the game where they had helmet to helmet on Rashid Shaheed, and that was some bullshit in my opinion. That should have been called. But yeah, dude, JSN held on through the ground on that, and what more could you want? He's a number one wide receiver and the best in the league.
Hell yeah. At real bad dad, I'm sorry. At real bad. Oh my goodness gracious. Darnold's son, Stafford. He's calling Darnold the real ginger fit dad. Oh my gosh. Shots across the bow. I feel bad for the Broncos too. You never want to go into a championship game with their backup, but this isn't about Broncos talk, homie. This is all about our Seattle Seahawks, Sam. And I'm going to say this every episode for the next several weeks, and I've been saying it before. These runs don't happen in one off season. John Schneider in the last 4 off seasons, he has 12 high round picks, 10 mid round hits, 5 late hits, 4 TBDs, and he traded for Leonard Williams, Ernest Jones, and Rashid Shaheed. Absolutely killing it in the roster transaction game. I'm so happy for John Schneider. Part of me feels bad for Pete Carroll, but kudos to Jody Allen. She had waivers that most people wouldn't have to send Pete packing, and look at the results.
Yeah, sometimes you have to turn the page, man. Sometimes you just have to turn the page from the past, start something new. And McDonald came in and started this thing with awesome speech. I don't know if everyone's seen that video, but what a hype video the Seahawks put out there. So yeah, man, he set the tone, let everyone know we're gonna be a hard-hitting, hard-working team. We're gonna never give up, always try to make a comeback. McDonald's the man. Love it.
Freaking A. How fun is this? A little Rasta, baby. I think the people in the Northwest can identify with one part of that culture. But Sam, I mean, we got Drake Thomas lighting dudes up. I think he might have gotten TK'd in this game. Impressive. Just so impressive. And one thing I noted was there was actually several plays where I was extremely impressed with Sam's movement within the pocket. And this is what I loved about him coming out of USC, Sam. So go back to the Rose Bowl when Sam was on USC. They played Ohio State. They got their bricks kicked off, man. USC got stomped. Darnold's stats were shitty, but you know what I saw in that game? I saw a guy that could dodge the first wave, reset, reload, and fire that thing, and that is NFL quarterback.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Darnold's a savage, dude. Like, he has the physical tools. He has the arm. He has the size. He has everything you want. He just needed some good coaching. He's a little bit of a gunslinger, as we know. I have to live with some picks, but he's been seeming to be pretty clutch this year. I'll say that. Because against Tampa Bay, he went shot for shot with Baker Mayfield on that. Didn't blink. Man, what a game. What a team.
Yeah. And I love the decisiveness at times, Sam. If the check down's there, get it there immediately. Don't waste time. Don't hold your dick and waiting for this shit to happen, man. Because he gets it out quick. George Holani gets 12 yards. He gets it out to K9 quick. K9 has 40 to 50 receiving yards in this game, Sam. Just 49, incredible. Yep. 49. Okay. I mean, I do want to get on something though, man. So the New England Patriots are not going to present this same problem. But the Seahawks cornerbacks got torched tonight. And to beat the Seahawks, you have to have the firepower. You have to have the arsenal. And when I'm saying that, I'm talking, of course, Puka, Devontae Adams, a hell of an offensive line, Matt Stafford balling.
And the coaching to utilize them.
Absolutely. I mean, let's be real. Sean McVay has got to beat on Coach McDonald now. Like, we can't get that twisted. There's only one coach in the league that's been able to do this to Coach Mack, and it's Sean McVay. So I have, the utmost respect for that man. So freaking hyped, though, man. So freaking hyped, dude. It's starting to come to me full circle, man. And it was just an epic Wild West shootout, Sam. I mean, Jake Bobo with just an incredible route down the seam for a touchdown. And I love Brady's commentary. You ain't expecting Bobo? Nobody is. No. And I'm sure there's a million 12s that are typing right now, Bobo needs to be our number 2. No, he doesn't. No. But I love Bobo where he is. Bobo's your ideal 5th receiver. He's exactly that. He's a hell of a special teamer. He's a hell of a blocker, and he can make big plays when called upon. And there is nothing wrong with that, man. You need you need Jermaine Kearse. Yeah. You need Jake Bobo to make championship runs.
Well, let's not compare Bobo to Jermaine Kearse, because Jermaine Kearse.
No, fair. But when Kearse first came up, Kearse came up as a 5th.
Yeah, he did.
He got elevated by some poor choices by the Seahawks front office and coaching staff in terms of.
Yeah, but he came through. One of the better catches in the Super Bowl. Man, that thing bouncing all off his legs and everything. Yeah, I like Kearse. I'll give Kearse some love. He's no Bobo. He's much better than Bobo. But Bobo.
Absolutely.
I like Bobo. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm thinking more of their origin story, because Jermaine Kearse had that same undrafted free agent. He had to be an excellent gunner to ever get those wide receiver reps. And that's how you make it if you're an undrafted free agent, Sam. We both know that. Dude, 3rd and 9, first down to Cooper Kupp, man. Cooper Kupp. I don't know why people are mad. He put up exactly the stats I was hoping for. 600 yards? Clutch catches, the touchdown in the most critical of moments. Ken Walker, a 3rd and 10 out route to get another critical first down. Just unbelievable. And I'm going to give a shout out to my brother, Nick, because he was pointing that out to me, Sam. And the different formations and the different personnel groupings on offense in this NFC title game was freaking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, they were moving guys all over the field. I mean, we were getting JSN open, moving him in motion all the time, making sure he had the most advantageous matchups. I mean, it was a chess match from back and forth from the beginning. Yeah. It lived up to the hype. Not all games live up to the hype. This one did. This was an epic game.
It's fantastic. Yeah. This is everything that NFL fans were hoping this game could be. Seriously.
Yeah.
And I wish our defense played better. Trust me, I wish our defense played better. But there's also the factor of not giving up on yourself, hanging in the game. Spoon got torched. His PFF grade is going to be shitty. But his made
PFF
the 2
grade is rarely shitty, because they love him.
Oh,
they love him.
They love him. They love splash plays.
Yeah.
But here's the key, Sam. He got torched several times throughout the game, but he made 2 straight PBUs to close the fucker out. That's the determination. That's the mental fortitude you need as an NFL cornerback, because it was bad. And I want to get on. I'm sick of seeing Josh Jobe out there, but now I don't know what to do, because Tariq Woolen, vastly more talented, always getting these personal foul calls. That unsportsmanlike penalty pisses me off, Sam.
That cost him his contract.
I think so. Super producer Indy thinks not.
I don't know.
Sam, Here's the bottom line. I have to be able to rely on you 100% if I'm going to give you the bag. The number one reason the Seahawks didn't draft Jalen Carter was kids they didn't trust that they could give him the bag and not worry about anything. And although Tariq Woolen has zero problems off the field that I'm aware of, people correct me if I'm wrong, that's just to my knowledge. This is all on the field stuff, Sam. But we were 3rd and 12. Outstanding PBU. It's 4th and 12 in long bomb field goal range. And if the Seahawks lose this game, that would have been a devastating blow. And you would have to get rid of said player just to get rid of the stench of that moment. I mean, I saw Eamon Warwick getting at him a little bit. Leonard Williams breaking it up. Guys need to. You can't do that. And Sam, I think it's soft as hell. That's some bullshit the NFL's playing that they can't be jaw-jacking like that. But those are the rules. Those are the rules, brother. Those are the rules, and you know them. Football is about that controlled rage. Shout out to Eddie George. He would always talk about the controlled rage. You got to have the control part.
And just knowing the goddamn spot to pick, too. That was the dumbest fucking... I mean, if you get a penalty drawn off every once in a while, so be it. Look at DK Metcalf. He did it for us. We accepted him. You know what I mean? But, like, fucking A, dude. 4th and 12, plays over, then you get a fucking penalty? Unacceptable. You cannot do that shit. It almost cost us. It pissed me off. I thought the game was almost over. After that, I felt the momentum turned. Everything just seemed different, and we needed to try to erase that stink. And yeah, thank God we pulled it off.
Well, I got a question then, Sam, because there was a couple of plays later in the game. So they run the play action crossing route to Puka, or actually, I believe it was Kobe Parkinson. Shout out to another Seahawks draft pick. But it's just out of the reach of Josh Jobe. Then he gets torched on a go route on the sideline by Devontae. The length of Tariq Woolen is a real thing. There's a reason Pete Carroll always coveted these long cornerbacks. And I love Josh Jobe in terms of the guy is giving everything he's got. He is getting the most out of his God-given abilities, but there is just a vast difference in the physical skill set between Woolen and Josh Jobe. Now let's flash forward. They got 2 weeks to figure this out, Sam. You got Josh Jobe at CB2, or are you going to go Woolen at CB2?
For the future? I mean, goddamn.
Well, Woolen's a free agent, so I mean, I'm just talking Super Bowl. What do we do right now? Because Woolen's still the better player.
Woolen. It's Woolen. You got to play Woolen. I mean, that's the first real dipshit, dumb shit move I've seen him, play. I really do John off and getting a flag when it shouldn't have happened. He's had some bonehead plays in coverage, but as far as getting a dumb shit penalty, that's the first for him. It was just a big time. It was an awful time, and it almost changes the game and cost us a chance to go to the Super Bowl, which would have pissed me off. Dude, I was heated about that whole series, and then you got burned for the touchdown after. Fucking unacceptable. You can't have that. Can't.
I mean, here's the thing too, Sam. I could take giving up that touchdown, man. Devontae Adams is going to torch people. That's what he does. It's that personal foul, man.
And then you let up the touchdown, and it's double fucking fuck you. That was awful. You can't do both. You shouldn't even do the first one, but you definitely can't do both back to back. I mean, that gets people cut. He's lucky he's as talented and as fast as he is, because yeah.
Well, we need him.
Yeah, we do. Undeniable.
Coach him up. This is where the coaches get their money, because we need Woolen to have a big game. And that's the thing that I thought was honestly kind of disappointing, because Woolen's been a baller down the stretch. He had an amazing rookie year. He's tailed off year 2, year 3. He even struggled in much of year 4, but he has been dynamite down the stretch. So I feel he can change it, and he can have a much better Super Bowl. And a huge reason is the New England Patriots just do not have a receiving core like the Rams do.
They don't have a team like the Rams do. I mean, watching that game today, I'm very happy we were playing New England. You could tell they had an easy path. I don't know. They don't seem like contenders to me. They're a good team from their conference. I'm not sweating them at all. Like the Rams, man, it's going to be a punch-out. Patriots, it's an NFL game. Any given Sunday, anyone can win. But I'm not sweating the Patriots one bit.
I will be shocked if the Seahawks aren't favorites by the wise guys down in the desert, man.
They already are by 4 points, I believe it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, Will Campbell out of LSU, left tackle. A lot of people thought his arms are too short and he should play guard, Sam. And he had a really good year overall as a rookie, but he's been exposed in the playoffs. If we can send our waves of edge rushers out here, dude, I'm lining. We see them line up Big Cat Williams over tackles on the reg, man. I am challenging his ass. Then they got Morgan Moses, who's an old vet. Shout out Tyson Baxter. He knows Morgan Moses. He played for Baltimore for a while. Good player. Old as shit, man. We're about to expose these edges, baby.
Yeah, no, we definitely are. And as you said, Ty, someone else in real bad bumbaclot wanted to say that Brady called out a good game. I see you agreed with that. I thought he actually had a good game.
I thought he was great.
Some abstract, knowledge that only Brady would notice. By the receiver's shoulder level and stuff like that.
I love it.
I love it. Only Brady would point that kind of thing out.
Yeah, 7-time Super Bowl champion. That's who fucking notices.
And knowing how to throw into the wind, to spiral, and certain that whole thing. Yeah, no one has more knowledge, I think, than Brady. He had a good game. He broadcasted a good game for sure.
And his energy was palpable. Honestly, Sam, one thing I just want to hear from the color commentator is are they enjoying the moment, man? Some of these guys you can see are there for the paycheck, and some of these color commentators just love the game and still want to be immersed in it. That's what Captain Tom's doing, man. Shoot, I mean, we kind of torched the cornerbacks. I felt we had to do that, though, Sam. There's going to be one thing Josh McDaniels saw on film, though, and the Seahawks have to sew up the draw play. They got gashed for 11 yards, and I want to say nearly 20 on 2 draw plays in the second half. I know Coach Matt can sew that up. I know the players can sew that up, but I promise you, Josh McDaniels is going to see that, and they're going to try to call some well-timed draws. Shout out to my man, Mike Holmgren, the greatest draw caller in NFL history, in my opinion. But just something to watch out for. The Seahawks really need to sew that up because that bit him in the ass.
Yeah, but I think Stafford is much better at executing the draws than Mays.
Yeah.
Because it's not just calling the play; it's having the player that can execute it and
that can sell it.
Yeah, no one is like Stafford in this league except for Stafford, dude. He's 37 years old, a veteran man. He's got those fakes on play action, draws, everything. He can sell it. He knows just what he's doing. And do you hear the whole reason about how he learned to do the no-look passes? It's because he played with Calvin Johnson. He was saying, and everyone knew where he wanted to throw the ball, so he had to find creative ways to get him the ball, and so he started doing the no-look passes. Man, he's a beast. I wish we didn't have to play him 3 times a year, but no, he's something else.
No doubt. We'll dive deep into the matchups next week, Sam, because I really want to be able to study and know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. A lot of what I'm saying is my quick snapshots of the Patriots, and I just want to say this. If they want to run Stevenson that many times, that kind of running back's a hitting target for the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, he is. Absolutely.
They're going to need to play Travion. They're going to need to play Travion if they want to win this game, because those kind of backs, the Seahawks, dude, you just get your ass whooped by 4 guys on every single play. You got to be a niftier type of player to navigate the awesome freaking Seahawks D.
Yeah, I don't see the too many advantages the Patriots had. Like with the Rams, you could see, hey, this wide receivers, DBs stack up well against each other. This player and this player stacks up well. Who do the Patriots have to really take us down? To be quite honest, they have a few good players, but they don't have it like us. This was the Super Bowl as far as playing the best team in the league. Now we just have to go finish the job and beat the Patriots.
Yeah. I'm sure Christian Gonzalez is going to travel with JSN, and Gonzalez is a fantastic player, but it feels like JSN's just getting it on everybody, man.
Yeah, no, he is. He absolutely is.
He's like at Kobe Bryant status right now, man, where he's getting it no matter what.
Yeah, and tailing someone like that is easier said than done a lot of times. And I think the Patriots play a lot of zone.
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was a huge switch up, Sam. They're right. The Patriots usually do play a lot of zone, and their second half adjustment is they went like, oh man, the rest of the game because they realized that the receiving core could not get the man-to-man separation, and Stidham couldn't consistently enough get it into those tight man-to-man windows. And there we go. Great second half adjustment. And I want to give the Patriots a ton of credit, man. They were a 4-win team last year. So whatever happens at this point, it's been an incredible season for them. It's time to fucking ruin it, though. It's time to ruin it.
Time for them to get out of the way, in my opinion. Get out of the way. Lightning in a bottle for us this year. Love it.
It's been in the making. And here's the thing, Sam, too, is a lot of people nationally have downplayed the Seahawks, and the only national pundits that have been right about the Seahawks all year are the draft nerds, because they realize the roster that the Seahawks have assembled over the past 4 off-season, hit after hit after hit. They're like Michael Jackson out here with all these draft hits, man, and you really got to realize the depth, and if you don't follow it closely like that, you just don't know who Derek Hall is. You don't know who Boye Mafe is. You don't know who Kobe Bryant is, but ballers. Sam, you want to put in perspective the type of balling out these cats are doing? We rarely even talk about Kobe Bryant, but according to CBSSports.com, they're saying Kobe's going to get a $15 million per year in the Jesse Bates type of range. Ballin'.
Yeah, for sure. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Not one bit at all. I think Kyle Brandt from the NFL Network has been beating the drum for the Seahawks most of the year. It seemed to be kind of his thing. He was saying the Seahawks have been undervalued and underestimated all year, and it's been kind of spouting that from the beginning. So I'll give him a shout out and some credit. But yeah, almost everyone wrote us off. We were supposed to be, a 6-7 win team, something like that.
Bullshit. Same old Sam. Like nobody's ever gotten better at their job before. Get out of here.
And how the bullshit is, when Darnold was in Minnesota, everyone's like, oh, Darnold's much better this year, at least, than Geno. And then Geno goes to Oakland. We get Darnold, and they're like, oh, Geno's way better than Darnold is going into this next year. What the fuck are you guys talking about? You just flip shit up on, like, as soon as the quarterback becomes a Seahawk player, seems they get taken down a peg or two, and they go anywhere else, and then they're talked up. Like Russell Wilson, same goddamn thing. Went to the Broncos. It's going to be the best thing in the goddamn world for them. We all know how that turned out. But, yeah.
Thank you, Denver.
Yeah.
Thank you for restarting the Super Bowl run.
Oh,
let's go all the way back. Major balls. Because this whole run started when they took the giant leap to trade Russell Wilson, and they got 3 veterans that were plug and play veterans right away. They got 2 firsts, they got 2 seconds. I mean, we're talking Charles Cross, Devin Witherspoon, Boye Mafe, Derek Hall. You literally transformed your roster with high-end ascending young players. And Russell Wilson, I still absolutely love him. I will never forget all the magic he made in Seattle. But hindsight's 2020. What a brilliant trade.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Russell Wilson's given the Seahawks some love as well this year. So, yeah, I got nothing bad to say about Russell Wilson. I mean, do you think he'll be a Hall of Famer?
No. He's the first player I can think of that played his way out.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against that now. I hope he makes it, but because he was such a big part of the sport, too, for so long. But, man, it sure seems like he was carried a little bit more than everyone originally thought.
Yes and no, because it was kind of funny how early in his, and this is how it should be. This is how you should develop a young quarterback. Early in his career, he was definitely helped tremendously by an all-time defense, an all-time power back. We know what happened to this team, though, as they needed to rebuild. We started signing Bradley Sowells. We start drafting Mike Tysons and Delano Hills of the world. I mean, they just did a terrible job of rebuilding that thing the first time. They got it right this time, and I'm so happy for Jody Allen. I'm so happy for John Schneider. And you said it, man. We love redemption stories, man. We got our homie Mr. Rasta in the house, man. This is Sam Darnold's redemption song, baby.
Yes, no, it sure as shit is. Mr. Rasta, who's that? I don't see him.
Oh, real bad bump.
Oh yeah, Bumba Clot. Yeah, what a
I
name.
can't
Name.
read that small. I cannot
Yeah.
read that shit that
Yeah.
small. So I'm just calling
Yeah.
him our Rasta homie right now.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So yeah, what a day for Seattle. I mean, great game. It lived up to the hype. Man, there's everything you could want in an NFC Championship. Great
Absolutely,
game. Yeah,
absolutely.
happy for the Seahawks. Happy for Jody to get to raise the 12th man flag too. She deserved that shit.
It had to be her.
Yeah,
It had to be her.
100%.
Because, I mean, a lot of people were skeptical when Paul Allen passed away, wondering how this franchise would maneuver going forward. And Jody has absolutely been a captain of the ship. I'm so happy for her. I'm so thankful for her. I'm so thankful for the Allen family, Sam. We talk about this. When we were kids, the Seahawks were an absolute garbage franchise. Ken Behring literally had them packed up to move to L.A. before the King County judge declared you are breaking your lease and it's illegal for you to leave town. And then Paul Allen bought the team. It is a fairy tale Cinderella story. If you are a diehard Seattle sports fan like you and me are, we had that absolute heartbreak with the Mariners. It's time to go finish the job, and I'm so confident in these guys. No offense to the New England Patriots. Anybody can get it on any given Sunday. But in my humble opinion, the Rams are just a superior opponent.
They are. They absolutely are, without a doubt in my mind. I mean, you got to respect any opponent, but the Patriots had the easiest path I've ever seen to a Super Bowl. I mean, playing in their division, they didn't have to play a team with the starting caliber quarterback in the conference championship. Man, they're untested. They look untested today. They didn't look great, in my opinion. I'm not stressing them one bit.
Well, heck, and New England is a horrific Stidham turnover deep in their own end from not even being in the Super Bowl at all.
Yeah, that was an awful pass. That was freaking awful.
This is where you say sometimes you got to take the sack. Like I always say, sacks suck, but turnovers are way freaking worse. Turnovers are the iceberg that sinks the Titanic. So shout out to Sam Darnold, man. Is that no turnovers in the playoffs so far?
0.
My math was simple, Sam. If the Seahawks protect, I said coming into this thing, if we protect the rock, we're going to go all the way. One more game, and that doesn't mean Sam be timid. He is walking the line perfectly. And once again, huge shout out to Coach Kubiak, man. Huge huevos. Do you know how many times late in the game, Sam, I was like, oh, I'm such a puss, dude. Just run it. Just kneel it. This dude's calling play actions. We're going for kill shots.
I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Hell yeah. This is why that guy has his job and I have mine, man. Because that guy's got huevos, bro.
Yeah, if it works, you're a genius. If it doesn't, then you're an idiot because you're most likely going to lose because you're going to have to try to run it on the next play. Or actually, you have to try to throw it because you're going to be third down, 8-something yards. You want to try to burn the clock, and then all of a sudden you give them a whole bunch of time on the clock left, and you might lose the game. So it's a risky play, but I love that he had the balls to do it.
No doubt, no doubt. Huge shout out to our defensive front, though, Sam. This is the best defensive front that the franchise has ever had. I truly believe that. You talk about the waves, man. Big Cat, Byron Murphy, and Jaron Reed. I'll take that trio over anybody's interior trio. Then you throw in Peely. Peely has been really, really good. He's been really solid in his role. That star in your role, Sam. This is something they say more in the NBA, but star in your role. And guys like Peely, guys like Bobo, they're doing it. And we have the superstars. JSN. JSN's about to be the hottest receiver in all the country right now, dog.
K9. You got to say K9's name because
K9, yes.
He didn't absolutely destroy it in the stat sheet, but he was felt. You could tell he was felt in this game at the beginning. And he had some huge plays there towards the end as well. Kenneth Walker, he's hungry. He looks hungry, and I'm glad he's hungry at this time. Because he looks like a complete different back. I remember the first year we had him, it was him and Breece Hall. It was like, oh, they're going to be the next two up-and-coming running backs. And then both of them kind of seemed to just fall off a cliff a little bit. And maybe not fall off a cliff for K9, but not live up to the hype that he had the first year. And... man, it's the fire we've seen in the last 4 or 5 weeks. It's great to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. They've been running him more downhill too. They've been running him more from under center. I feel he's a better player in those aspects. He was excellent in the screen game we saw. Explosive athlete, and simply put, Ken Walker's gonna get paid. Damn,
Yeah, no,
son.
he is.
He is
He
making
is.
money in this postseason.
100%. And we got to keep him, don't we? I mean, fuck, Ty.
We have the cap room to do so, Sam.
Yeah.
And so it's funny how much of your mind can change, dude. Because I'm going to say, like, week 5, I was hell to the no.
Week 12, I was no. I think it was one of the first few weeks I was on the show with you. I was saying, no, we can't keep him. But after this performance, how do you let him go?
But when the information in life changes, you got to evolve with it, Sam. I mean, dude, I'm going to go Men in Black on you. At one point, humans were sure that the world was flat. We were sure that the earth was the center of the universe. Well, sometimes you get more knowledge and you got to change your opinions and even the facts. The facts are Ken Walker's been balling out. Huge shout out to the offensive line and the scheme, though, Sam, because look at Alabama. Alabama had a hell of a year this year with Ryan Grubb. Guess what? They couldn't run the ball in the playoffs. Shocker. Shocker.
Yeah.
The scheme and the offensive line's improvements have been huge in this also, because I felt there were so many plays over the last 4 years, especially years 2 and 3 for K9. They're just no chance plays. It's just instant blown up. And of course he's running sideways now. So yeah, shout out Ken Walker. My God. Yeah. Fantastic. What a fun player to watch too. So unique. He's so fast. He's so elusive. Oh, that first half with the linebacker in the hole, dead to rights, and Spates completely whiffs. Just completely whiffs. K9 is filthy. Burning ankles, breaking ankles, and he'll run you over too if you're not ready.
Oh, yeah, he will. I thought Halani had a decent game for having been played since week 6 or I forget what week it was. But
he had a really, really good game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it was 3 catches, 27 yards, and not much running, but it sure seemed to me like he had a little bit more of an impact than it's showing here in the stats.
Tough yards, and sometimes this game is about the winning lies in the non-obvious sometimes, and it's not sexy, but he did a great job chipping. We ran a lot of those shotgun chippers. I don't know what they actually call. I call them the shotgun chippers, where they put the tight end or the running back just right next to the tackle, just right there. There's no secrets. We're double teaming your ass on the edge, and he did a great job chipping, and I love it.
Yeah, no, he did. And Ernest Jones, man, solid, just absolutely solid leader for this team. I mean, 8 tackles total? I mean, he didn't get any picks, didn't show up huge on the stat sheet, but, man, he is consistent, sets the tone for this team. Him and Nicky Manwari, man, game changers for us, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. Eamon Warrior, I can't even believe it. Holy smokes, Sam. I can't wait to dive in to the matchups because I love the matchups so much. That'll be next week, man. This is about our Seattle Seahawks are going back to the Super Bowl. And to top it off, I know everybody listening knows how sweet would that be to win the Super Bowl at Levi's.
No, nothing better, in my opinion. This is probably the best place you can win a Super Bowl is at San Fran Stadium. SoFi, maybe. I mean, 1A and 1B. Either the Rams Stadium or the 49ers Stadium. Either one of those two places, best places you could have a Super Bowl win, in my opinion.
Yeah, no doubt. I just don't want to go play a Super Bowl in Glendale, Arizona, but that's for other reasons. And Sam, now that I just mentioned that, dude, shout out to our Rasta brother out here, man. Freaking A redemption song for our Seahawks, man. We got to give it back to the Patriots, man. We got to get ours back.
Yeah, we have to. It's a revenge game. We got what? Tyson asking what our NFL award predictions are going to be.
Ooh, good question. Well, Myles Garrett is the first easy one. Myles Garrett, DPOY, without question.
It's going to be Stafford. For most valuable. This is all, what I think. Defensive player, Garrett. 100%. JSN, Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Ooh. I don't really like
It's probably going to be Tataroa McMillan.
I think slow. I like Show, whatever the hell his name is. But
Tyler Shuck? That's a shock. That one shocked me, Sam. That one shocked me. I was not vibing a 25-year-old quarterback prospect, but Tyler Shuck down there in New Orleans probably had the best rookie year. He really did. He really did.
Well, give me fucking Brit, actually, if you want me to be quite honest. Not Brit. What the hell am I talking about? Fucking Zabel. God damn it, Brit. No, Zabel.
Oh, okay.
Dude, give me Zabel all day. Dude, who's had a bigger impact?
Yeah.
I mean, he has transformed this goddamn line. And I had heard some like other NFL players also saying the same damn thing. Defensive Rookie of the Year, who it should be is Eamon Warry. Yeah.
It'll be Eamon Warry or Sessinger because he racks up tackles.
Yeah, on a bad.
It helps that Eamon Warry's still playing, man, because they haven't done the awards yet, and the dude is just balling out. What a freak show, Sam. Oh, I wanted to bring this up to you. So I've been trying to find the comp for Eamon Warry for a while now because it's impossible to find, and I still don't have there isn't a direct perfect one, Sam, but just in terms of the athlete, it popped in my head, so I looked up their combine stance. Nick Eamon is Andre Johnson on defense, literally.
Yeah, I could see that. I heard some other people say DK Metcalf too, because they're both just physical freaks at the combine. But I like yours better, to be quite honest.
Well, I've said DK Metcalf at first, and that was a really simple one to do, just the freak show, height, weight, speed combo. But if you look at it closely, and Andre Johnson has so much more quickness, so much more acceleration and burst in short areas compared to DK, which Eamon Warry has. DK does not. DK is a locomotive, as we know. And so Andre Johnson at safety, that's my comp.
Yeah, I like it. So comeback player of the year. Who do you got, Ty? I kind of feel.
I don't even know who's on that. I honestly don't really
Diggs,
care.
Aiden Hutchinson, Trevor Lawrence, McCaffrey, and Dak.
Well, what is that award supposed to mean? Is it the person that recovers from the most hardcore injury to have a successful season, or is it a guy that was really shitty last year and had a great improvement?
I think it's both.
Nah, I don't even.
To be quite honest, I think that's
I don't give a shit about
now. So, coach of the year, then, Ty. Coach of the year.
Coach of the year.
Coach Mack.
Man,
it's Coach Mack.
You think so?
It's Coach. For me, it is.
I might have to go with Vrabel there.
You're tripping. Okay, but Vrabel's been good. But
the Seahawks were 9 wins, 10 wins. Like this wasn't like they needed a complete overhaul. They improved by 4 wins. The New England Patriots improved by 10 wins. That's at least how I look at that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I like Coach Mack, dude. He's coming.
That's fine.
2 years in just 2 years has turned this thing around. Has one of the best defenses in the league. Also, top 10 offense.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking Patriots have had a cake schedule. Don't give me that bullshit. Going through the AFC East. Don't care. Don't want to hear about it. Not that tough.
Well, dude. Our Rasta homie, man, he's with you, Coach Mike, all the way for him. And I can't doubt what Coach McDonald's done. It's so impressive. It's hard for me to believe, Sam. I'm still digesting everything right now. All I got to say is Seahawks Super Bowl.
Hell yes.
Let's go, baby. Well, is there anything else you really want to get off your chest here, man?
No,
it's just
I'm
a
good.
wonderful
I'm ready
evening
to go celebrate for sure.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Well, shoot, man. How awesome is this? It was such a disappointing ending for our Seattle Mariners. Such a triumphant run through the NFC playoffs, but we're not done yet. And I know the squad feels the same way. Oh, I want to give again, shout out to Coach Leslie Frazier. He's hidden in the background, but I know he's made a critical difference to this team. I'm always going to shout out Coach Leslie Frazier. It's been so fun, Sam. It's been so fun.
It has. Too bad Ginger Fit couldn't make another appearance. I think he might be sulking today, but maybe next week. Hopefully he'll be back next week.
Yeah, he's always got great insight, man. He's always got great insight and clearly passionate.
Yeah,
clearly passionate.
Clearly. Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, man, my oh my, it's another sports podcast. Shout out to super producer Indy. He's braving the ice storms down in the South right now. That's Vaden Podcast Services. Vaden Podcast Services bringing the show to life. Shout out to the homies in the live chat. I'm so happy we're going to the Super Bowl. Shout out to my homie Sam. Shout out to Romantic About Baseball. My oh my, it's another sports podcast.
Let's go Seahawks. Hawks!
See!
Hawks!
See!